What's up, people, ladies and gentlemen? It's Denton B. Woody Tender to the vlog report. Not gonna argue with you or anything. I'm just going to give you a little something to go. I'm gonna teach you. I gotta teach you right. All right, check this out. Now, I was reading the Bible and something stood out when I read Jesus made himself poor so that we can have riches. And I'm not comparing myself with the Lord. Know that. I made myself poor so I can one day make you rich. Two, okay. Around 2000, I used to have a job. I'm from the South, so working was part of our thing. But my boss, when I had my first child, I had to realize that job really ain't gonna help me get her a better life. Then I got a son right behind it. So now I started thinking like I gotta find something else. So I started getting creative again. It was fun. I ain't did it since I was a kid. And I remember a old project. So I started designing and I started, innovating a little bit. And I, went to work and telling some of my coworkers about it. And my supervisor overheard it. Back on my machine, running my machine, he, Dent, shut down your machine and follow me to the back. I shut down my machine. I followed him to the back and he handed me a piece of paper. So I was a independent contractor. I wasn't full employed through that company. Though I've been there on and off for 3 years, I still kind of liked the job. I was making $11, $20 an hour. I know that's crackhead money of the day, but back then it was pretty decent money. Still had bills and kids, but still. What the contract said was, any ideas or inventions that I create belongs to H.B. Fuller, which is the company I was working for. Now I kind of looked at the dude like, you douchebag. I just got 2 kids. And I'm thinking like, you guys are not novelty companies. You're a chemical company. Why would you want my deal? Then, African Americans been robbed by Caucasians for years. Was going through my mind. So I signed that paperwork because I had 2 kids. But then I knew to turn off my creativity. I'm not going to give you nothing. I stopped thinking creative. I stopped being creative. I'm sure my family could tell the difference. But I just did not want to give them a cent of my works. My body failed. Wait, first. One day my same supervisor stopped me. Hey, Denton, you walk like you don't want to be here. I turned to him. I swear on cheese and crackers I want to put my fist down his throat. But I did. Then I got sick. I got flu, was on bed rest for 2 days, and then a deco called, temp service company, and told me that HB Fuller was letting me go. 2 days. So I hung the phone up, still sick, pissed off for 2 days. Then, hey man, God said, you're free of that contract. Then I sat up, that's right, I am free of that contract. Felt like somebody took a warm blanket and just wrapped me and I got instantly healed. Instantly. I laid back down because, that ain't how it's supposed to work. But when I got up, I've been Dreaming Inc. ever since. There's been some failures. I didn't know. I didn't have any working capital. However, if I had a job, I would have probably found somebody with working capital or saved my money to get my projects done. So then I wouldn't need the 2D money clubs. Plus, if I had to continue on my business journey, I would have probably hired people. Or I would have went next internationally outsourcing, which is smart if you in it for the money. If that's your agenda, outsourcing is decent. But, I say they paying them people crackhead money. I'm not going to support that. So I created a boss side call. I don't want to hire you. I want you to be your own boss. So you can make more money through your labor than you can at a job by the hour. Next time you go to work, count how many times you do your job. Then multiply that by $1. I am the D I am. The dream I am. The ink. Through my dream my mama said, I don't know if my mama or the Lord told me that I need to start using we. But how can I say we are the D Dreams Inc if y'all ain't playing?